Before we even get to the trade and what happened today, it was a good day for sure. But I'm showing y'all as me adjusting as I'm going along, me moving the stop loss, me taking profit, me adding more contracts in, right? But I'm not recording as the candle's going down. Why? Because I was in this trade for a long time, man, and imagine managing it out because I wanted to squeeze as much as I can. But to record for all them hours, that's a lot on my PC, right? That's a lot on my PC in terms of space. But if y'all want to see me leaving it the entire time so you can see the candles move down and everything, like the video and tell me and I will do that. But I'm not gonna do it if y'all don't care and I can literally just cut and just record as I'm making the adjustments, alright? I praise God and put him first for showing me this. Everything that I'm doing here is what I'm learning from ICT, and we know who ICT got it from. And I'm still not all the way there yet. I'm still learning a lot, but I think today was a good example of where at least paying attention and realizing certain things that repeat can get you. All right. Enjoy the vid. All right. So we're going to use $600 today, right? We're gonna use $600. That's all we're gonna risk, and we're gonna see how much money we can make. This is paper trading. This is paper trading, and we using a 50K account. I had lost on this account before, but like that's not important today. Today we trying to see we're only risking 600. How much can we make in a day, right? Real quick, let me explain the trade that we taking. We're already in the trade, but let me explain it real quick. 1 minute, 1 minute chart. I see price run up, right? From this run right here, this is at 952. See this run to the upside? Cool. After we had that run, price disrespected it and came down here, right? Price came down here, closed below that swing low. If you look at the opening for today at 930, see how the opening was up and price still traded through all of that? That's letting me know that price, at least for now, is bearish, so we could capitalize on the bear side, right? Cool. First of all, this is a trade. So once I seen, right? Once I seen that, I really wanted to get in the trade, like probably like here or like a little bit here, but I was trying to get ready to record for y'all. So this is how much we're risking. 600. I hope that's what I said earlier. We're risking 600. This is the stop loss. And we're gonna see how much money can we make with only risking that. I want to add on to this. I want to move stop loss. I want to really get into it. I don't want to just let it run or not manage the trade. So when would I re-enter again? Let me see what price does. If price if price wants to continue to the downside, right? If today's truly a day that price just want to go down, then what I want to see is a run. I want to see like a run to the upside. Once the run to the downside is finished, I want to see a run to the upside, and then I want to see price disrespect that run. Once price disrespect that run by closing below like a swing low, like this swing low, if it makes one after consolidating for a little bit, we could re-enter, move stop down, and try to manage this trade. We'll try to take it as far as we can. All right. So here's what we're doing now. Right here, we got the stop. We're gonna take off one contract, and we're gonna get in for another one. Really, let's get in for at least one more. Let's get in for at least one more. Right there, I want to take off one. Hmm. Let's figure out exactly how much we're risking right now. Cause remember, we're trying to keep it there, and I'm gonna tell y'all about the things that I genuinely need to work on as a trader that I recognize. Right. I'm gonna show y'all that, but first, let's fix this right here. Four contracts. Stop losses right here. We're risking $604. This one is gonna come and it's gonna take me out one contract, and we're gonna see how much we made on top of the day. So our our balance right now is 562. So remember that number. Remember that number because we gotta add to it to see how much we did make on the day, right? Boom. Want to take off one contract right there. And we sold one more time. Move stop loss down from up here to right here. Okay, cool. What I need to work on as a trader, you can see right now we're at 800. What I need to work on as a trader, right? If the market is genuinely going down and it's in a downtrend, that means that these swing highs, right? Swing highs like here and here and here, price shouldn't close above it. But my frailty and what I need to learn is to trust that price isn't gonna come above these. If I'm genuinely correct and I'm right about the direction of price, that I need to trust these swing highs. You see, like my stop loss, realistically, like a pro that's so confident and he's a really good trader, his stop loss would be right here. But I could say that I definitely need more experience before I start, before I start putting my stop right there and re-entering right away before even while we're going, you feel me? Like it's certain things that I still recognize that I gotta work on. And over time, as we see it over and over, the confidence is gonna grow, right? But right now, we're at 800 and we should definitely take off one. Let's just take off one. I'll put it like right here. I'll put it like right there. One contract off. And right now we're risking 453. Do y'all remember? Do y'all remember what the account balance was? It was 562, right? 562. So that would mean that we made $5, 205, right? That would be $205. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that means we made $205 so far, and we're still in profit. 587. We don't need to continue hammering the trade and keep adding. That's fine. We don't gotta do that. Maybe I'll add again later on, but for now, let's just do it like this. The reason why there's a blue line right here is because of all of these down here. You see all these relative equal lows. Those look beautiful. So that's the reason why I got that line. I feel like price would want to trade down and grab all of those. Let's see if price can get to that. And if price does get to it, what does it do after? For now, we just letting price right out. But I want to see another one. I want to see price make another attempt, and then same thing again. Come below and close below those swing lows. Quick adjustment too. Let's move this stop. Stop was like right here. We're gonna put it right here. And you can see now we're only risking $226. We're in profit, still 600 plus the 205 that we just secured. All right. So that's about like $800. We're still waiting for that. We're still waiting for that run. And if price disrespect that one more time, if price disrespect that one more time, then we can take something off once again. We can take something off once again and add one more time into this. All right, the time is 10:54, and around this time, prices start, reversing a little bit and offering the opposite side. So what we're gonna do, we go right here. We'll buy one more. We'll put it right there to buy one more contract. Price goes up, boom. Okay, we're out another position. Now we're only risking $151. And so far, we've made 560. That was 564. So we made $418. No, something's off. Yeah, 500, 418. I think, bro, don't. This is not math class, bro. But I think we made somewhere around there for the day. Now we're only risking that, and let's see what price does. Same thing I'm looking for. Remember those swing lows? Let's see. Can price get below this swing low? Can price get below this swing low? Close and like still be respectful. That's what I'm looking to see today. I will genuinely like I don't mind entering one more time and moving stop and keep playing around with this trade to like squeeze as much as I can out of it. But I do know that around this time right here, price likes to offer the opposite side. You know, it likes to offer the opposite side. So we're gonna just keep watching and see. We should move stop down too, cause should move stop down to like right there. And the market can come down and wick above here. It could come down and wick above here, right, and take me out. But that doesn't mean that price wanna go completely bullish for the day. We gotta look at the closes, like, and that's something that I recently just started paying attention to. I would like enter too early or get faked out by the market on a week basis, but I don't like it from genuinely looking at it and seeing where the sustained runs are. It's the closes that matter more. So we're gonna wait and see what price does. Do we get above this swing high? Okay, if we do we close above it? What do we do after we do it? Do we continue up and continue closing above swing highs? Or do we take this out or take any one of these swing highs out and then get back below and close below a swing low? Because that's what I'm looking for. Right? That's what I'm looking for. And we'll talk as we go along. I'll explain everything that I'm doing. But I just wanted to say what I'm looking for beforehand so you don't think like it's luck or I'm just floating. I literally have a plan, and if this happens then that happens. If not, then we just sit back until we come up with something better. All right, so looking at price, I want to I want to involve y'all in this decision right here, right? So, let's take a look and see what we should do next. We have this fair value gap, right? And I don't think we have an imbalance on either side. Let me see. Is there one up top? No, there's no imbalance right there. Let's get that to be a little bit more accurate. Is there imbalance on the bottom? No. Okay, so that fair value gap is accurate. See this swing high? We have this swing high and we have this swing low. Price came below it right here with this stab, but we didn't close below it. But this swing high and this swing high, we closed above it right here, right? What I'm thinking is if price does close below this, I will sell one more time and move my stop. Move my stop to probably about right here. Enter again, like right here. I'll enter on the close. Like as soon as I get the close, I'll enter. But what I am thinking about, yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna move stop loss to right here. And that would make our trade completely risk-free and have us $150 in profit if it does go there, right? And remember, we're still risking the 600. So like we're gonna keep risking. We're gonna keep risking. Like even if price takes me out and that's it. If I see another trade, we could call it a day, maybe. If I don't see anything else, then I won't call it a day. Then my fault. I will call it a day if I don't see anything else. But if I see something I like after that, we're still risking the 600 to see how much we can make. We haven't lost anything so far. And remember what we said from before, we made 418. Yeah, we made $418, right? So basically, we still have like $1,000 to risk. That 400 plus the 600, that would make it 1,000. I hope I'm making sense to y'all. So let's see. It took a while, but you see price drop down a little bit, right? So right here, buy stop, and we're gonna mark it in for one more sell. Stop loss is right here. All right, now let's check back. How much have we made? Whoa. We made a good amount. Okay. What was he at? Was it 560? We was at 560, right? I gotta pull the calculator out. I'm not even gonna try to do this by myself. Not gonna fry my brain like that. We're at five minus 49,562. Yes. Okay. So that's the math. We made $759 so far. Okay, cool. That's the amount that we made so far, and we moved stop loss to down here. So we're completely risk free on this trade now, and the stop is right here, and you see how much we made so far with risking that. Cool. We got a fair value gap right here that price consolidated at. And boom. Okay. It's funny because price came up here, but it didn't take this stop out, which is super interesting. We should definitely study that more and continue to look at that, right? Because remember, we learning too. I'm not even going to pretend like I have all of it figured out. We're still learning. So this right here, this high right here, was the highest point that it went before it came and had this attempt. So stop loss is right here, because what I'm thinking is if price grabs this, then it probably wants to go up here and is also above consequent encouragement of this fair value gap that you see prices respecting too. And look again too, that price, the body never closed above 50% right here. You can see the stabs with the wicks, but price never closed above that, which is super interesting. And we have another drop down. We have another drop down with stop loss right there. And we already made $759. Okay. That's cool. That's tough. So let's see what else price offers, because I'm not gonna ease up yet. Like I'm trying to squeeze as much as I can out of this. Right, I'm trying to squeeze as much as I can out of this while still being responsible and securing some amount of profits. Right, really and truly, like if we were set on the fact that it don't matter where we are, we're either gonna lose 600, or like if I was risking 600 every time I move stop and I was re-entering, because I really and truly I could have re-entered a while ago with like 3 contracts instead of just one. So we could have made way more money with just risking this 300, with just risking this 600. But it's the first time we doing this, and I can hammer it way more next time. But since we're still learning, we're gonna take our time today and see what we get. Price is dropping. At least we can move stop loss to right here to secure $364. So that will put us in the thousand. That will put us in the 1,000 range. We've seen what price did. Price had that little. Let me show you all real quick. Price had this little swing high. Whoa. Discard that. That was an accident. Price had this little swing high in here, and you can see that little swing high, price closed above it, like right here, a little close, and then that in turn got disrespected, and right here we see a close below this little swing low. All right, so that's why I moved stop loss. We can, the fork in my hand, In all reality, though, like in all reality, we can move stop down. You know what? Let's see what happens. Let's put stop right here. We'll put stop right there, and we'll see what price continues to do. Because even if we get stopped out, right? Even if we get stopped out, that would be 400 more on top of everything we made, and that's secured. That's $400. That's $400 that like we're in a trade. That's like $400 now without risking anything. It's a trade it's completely risk free now. It's a trade that's in profit. So, and the logic behind it makes sense. Why does it make sense? Because we can see that the order flow is bearish, and we just had an attempt to go higher with this close here, and then price disrespected that with the run down here. Got that closed. We even got another close right here below another swing low. So it's like, yeah, that's why we're moving stop, and let's see what else we could squeeze out of this.